at the light source. Like speeds of light that just stay on course. My soul's bright enough just to burn a nigga. It's either enough just to burn you niggas. I'm fucking our institutions of rhyme schemes. Fuck you and your skyscrapers, tall beams. Give me the mic, I'll show it how it's done. Let me speak this logic and still have fun. I'm just like quick when I settle beef. When you listen to this sound, it sounds complete. These are the attributes of real niggas. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Except for my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. You bring one gun, I'm bringing heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Except for my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. You bring one gun, I'm bringing heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Sample my soul like you got a taste. Can't sample the blow, just cop the 8. Can't handle my flow, guess I'm dropping waste. Can't cancel me, bro, I'm non-stop and great. These deuces out sock puffin' and niggas out cock suckling. Filth cat, not that I'm not buckling. People hoping to be a meme, quote or two, tweet of the week or just post quotable. Silence shit talking like I'm choking you with a rope or two. Y'all liars, we see it in your face like Pinocchio. All you rappers, I'm provoking you. Filth cat the best, there's no hope for you. NPC me, Fruity Loop or repeat me. I'm a god you can't touch, you wonder like Stevie cause you can't see me. You hate what I am because you can't be me. Don't believe that I'm real, you need to see me bleeding. Don't want me to win, so you need me retreating. You reaching for reason like palm reading. I'm reaching for seasons cause a nigga eating. I'm a big shopper horse, eat more, feed me. We will forget you like Reeby. You know that one Jackson that you never see on TV. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, I'm bringing heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, I'm bringing heaters. I am my brother's keeper. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I know, I've been gone, missing in action. Trying to establish a presence on TikTok. You know me, I ain't trying to be famous, but establish social media connections. This is Empathic 1111 Movement with your boy Martu, aka Uncle Deuce. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody on their self-love journey, you know what I'm saying, and making things happen in their life. It's a journey. It is a motherfucking journey. I know a lot of people don't like me cussing and you talking about spirituality, oh well, get over it, you know what I'm saying? You don't like that shit, just click off. That's all you gotta do, click off. You ain't heard my voice in a while, you know what I'm saying? Right now, getting everything put together in the right context, you know what I'm saying, for me. Energy gotta be right, so, gotta do what I gotta do. Meditations, and, getting my mind in. What's up, bro? Be right there. Oh. Hold on, y'all. All right, what you need?
Just what?
Just one?
Yeah.
85 cents.
Please stand ready.
Alright.
Please.
There you go. Alright.
right. Anything else? Need a pack of cigarettes? Excuse me, I'm sorry. There you go. All right, 447.
Hey, man, just give me a room for the night. Shit, probably when I get my... Yeah. I'm good right there. Look, I was just about to...
There you go. All right, y'all. You know, it's been a few weeks since I've been on, and I know everybody was wondering what have I been doing. If you've been noticing, I've been, you know, on TikTok doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one thing about establishing social media connection with people is the things that you want to do on social media for people to connect with. And so I've been, you know, really thinking about how to bring that, you know, that presence a little bit stronger, you know what I mean? But in the midst of it, you know, learning my self-love, you know what I'm saying, taking my self-love journey seriously. Now, let me also say this, is that even though you are on your self-love journey, I will say this, your self-love journey is not going to be perfect. You know, you're going to go through certain stages of depression going through this journey. Because self-love is really, you know, dealing with what you truly deserve as an individual, you know what I'm saying, as a man, as a woman, you know what I'm saying, and saying what truly needs to be said in your life so that people can respect who you are and what you become. And notice, not everybody gonna respect you for it. Not everybody gonna respect you for your self-love journey, because everybody, you know, majority of everybody still feel that you still got to go along with the crowd, you know, and going along with the crowd sometimes is not sometimes, but going along with the crowd is not always, and it shouldn't always be your forte, following the crowd. I don't follow the crowd per se. I don't. You know, I kick against a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The lies, the deception, the preconceived notions of what we think. You know what I'm saying? Of what we think self-love is. You know what I'm saying? The journey. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of us that practice self-love, you know, we just lonely motherfuckers. And there's nothing wrong with being lonely. It's about knowing your worth. You know, people always say, I know my worth, but they still, you know, doing bullshit. And you know what I'm talking about. You know, still playing mind games, still doing this, you know. But there's going to come a time when you're tired of playing mind games and this, that, and the other. You know, motherfuckers just want to do them. Don't get me wrong, that's okay too. You just want to do you. But there's going to come a point in your time when doing you is not always the best option. What do I mean by that? Just doing anything. Because, look, when you do you staying out the way. And I think with a lot of people, You're like, oh, so you acting funny now. You know, you ain't been out clubbing, this, that, and the other. You ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. And to be honest, one or two. Day off. Finally. That's good, man. High.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
I feel your pain, man.
Yeah.
Please skip.
Sorry.
Get some rest, G.
Oh, and 10 on whatever the fuck.
2. No, 6. 10.
Yep.
24.62. There you go, G. Give you some rest. You know, people look at you in this light. It's like, oh, you don't do this no more. You don't do that no more. Or you don't love me no more. It's not about if we love you or not. It's about we ain't putting up with a whole lot of bullshit anymore. Those of us that are truly on our self-love journey and really understanding that, you know, it is about a personal relationship with self. Not saying we don't desire to have anyone in our lives. What it's saying is we're not going to let anything in that is not serving our highest good. You know what I'm saying? We done doing all the bullshit X Games type shit. You know what I'm saying? We done trying to please everybody and their mom or they mamas. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't on the boat, then hey, you ain't on the boat. If you miss it, you miss it. And I guess that's where I'm at, learning that, okay, certain people gonna miss the boat because, you know, they don't know how to. What the fuck is that? No. Or is this supposed to go in that motherfucker? I don't know, but we ain't trying to really find out. But anyway, you know, you don't have time for a person to say, okay, I want to be with you now. I want to make and build again. You ain't got time to be manipulated no more. That's the real talk. You ain't got time for the foolish games of this world anymore. You know what I'm saying? And, putting a hold on people, putting people in chokeholds to make them do right. You can't make nobody do nothing nowadays. While America is still fighting over who the better race, while America is still fighting over the presidents and, stimulus, and we ain't getting equal rights. We fighting over stuff that don't really pertain to self-love. You know what I'm saying? We fighting over stuff that we know darn well we probably know the answer to, but a lot of people like, I ain't dealing with that. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed that once you on this self journey, once you start learning how to live by yourself, get your life in order, it's like you want somebody, but then again, you don't. Because you don't know how they gonna act. And because you tired of games now. You so tired of the bullshit. You so tired of not knowing if someone really got you in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Or is in your corner, I should say. You tired. And I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? You either in or you out. You either on the train or you ain't. And I think it's a scary. I also think it's a scary thought because of how everybody deals with being alone. Like, there's people in this world that cannot stand being alone. Trust me, I know a few. And they don't play about it. I don't like living alone. I don't like being by myself. I can't stand. You gotta learn. You gotta learn how to do that. This ain't something that you could just, you just gotta have a man, or you just gotta have a woman in your life. Sorry about that. You ain't gotta have anybody but your higher self. That's all you gotta have is your higher self. But let me reiterate this. It's gonna get lonely. Why? Because you gotta purge a lot of trauma, man. And that's real. You gotta purge all that trauma in your life. You gotta purge even the drama that you go through in your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta purge all that toxicity out of your life. From friends, from family. And even if you think that your family ain't toxic, trust me, they got toxic traits. You know what I mean? They got toxic traits. And sometimes those toxic traits get bleeded on to you. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, recently, I asked a family member, the things that I do, or things I have said, do they consider it toxic? And, at first they didn't want to say yeah, but, me, I'm asked the question until, you just be real with me. And I'm like, just be real. Do I have a toxic trait? And a lot of times, they don't want to really tell you that you toxic. But, you know what I'm saying? When a person's really trying to learn about themselves, truly open themselves up to their own journey in life, their own self-love journey, people think, well, I don't know why they asking. It's not like they're going to change right away. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about change. It's not about, is that change going to come right away? Because it don't. I don't care what anybody say. That change don't just come right away. Because you got to work on it. Learning how to change means you learning how to work on it. You learning how to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they enjoy what they do. You know what I'm saying? Fucking over people, taking shit that don't belong to them, cussing motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Yelling. You know what I'm saying? Controlling your daughter, controlling your son, controlling your husband, controlling your wife, manipulating all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? People, they still love trying to get over on the next motherfucker instead of trying to be better. I'm taking a drink. Like, damn, is this all you know? Is toxic the only thing you know how to do in life? And then, because we don't truly understand how toxic we are individually, you know what I mean? It's like, once people start pointing it out in you, it's like, okay, let's work on it. And then when you start working on it, people have this tendency of thinking that you still gonna operate in the past tense, because that's all they know. The only way they see you change, you know what I'm saying? The only way they'll see you change is you actually try to prove to them. But after a while, you get tired of trying to prove that you've changed. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's people, there's family members, there's friends, and close associates that still trigger me. Even co-workers that still trigger me to get out of character. They don't realize that. They don't realize that until they push that trigger and something happens. And yeah, it really sucks for them, because they're going to get the short end of the stick, because they don't really realize that they pushed the trigger. Everybody got triggers. Everybody snap. And if you keep pushing a button thinking that someone ain't gonna snap, now you in for a treat, because now you like, oh damn, I crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? You can only say something to someone so long before that trigger goes off. And it's not like people don't listen. 9 times out of 10, people listen to answer and don't listen to understand or comprehend. They don't listen to comprehend. They listen so they can combat your ass. That's stupid. Why do you want to combat me? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to combat me. But then sometimes when you are on your self-love journey and you go through meditations and you start clearing out, heavy amounts of trauma in your life, and spirit show you in meditation, you know what I'm saying, that some of your family members can be toxic, or they have done some stuff in the past that ain't so right. And maybe it's not so much that they just didn't do it right. It was the fact that they didn't see why. They didn't see why it was happening, or why they did it that way at that time. And someone brings it out, and they'll look at you like, how is you trying to tell me about something going on in my circle, my family, my house, and you ain't dealing with yourself? But lo and behold, you are dealing with yourself, because everyone around you has already been a part of your journey, and you have picked up some things, or you see some things in them that you can relate to, because you overcoming yourself. But when you address it in somebody else, they look at you like, who do you think you is? And like for me, I'm not a guru. I'm not a guru. I don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all the answers. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't stupid. There's some things I see and don't say shit, because it's not time for me to say it. You know what I'm saying? Or I've seen something go on for a long, long time and don't say nothing about it, because why? They may not be ready for the honesty that I have for them. Everybody want to be honest with you, but you can't be honest with them. Why? It's because if you honest with them, they gonna get butt hurt. They are. They gonna get butt hurt because you addressing something in them. And and I'm gonna be honest, they will deny whatever you see in them. They will deny it. They will deny it until death, until they actually start dealing with it themselves. And the first thing they're going to say is, dang, remember when you said, I was this, I was that? And you be like, yeah, you was right. But let me say this. In this self-love journey, when you address something in someone else, especially after you have addressed that shit within yourself, and you actually getting over that particular issue or problem or whatever, it's like they can't believe that you actually identified something that could be wrong in them. Or there's people that you identify something in them and they be like, you know what, you're right. But this is the reason why. They make an excuse of why. Now, let me say this before you go to talk about it's not an excuse. Majority of the time, it's an excuse. The other half is, who do you think you are trying to address some shit? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is on a different journey, of course. But don't sit there and act like you can talk about somebody else's journey and what they did and how they did it, and you are not willing to receive criticism like you dish it out. You know what I mean? Don't dish out criticism and can't take it. You know what I'm saying? If there's something that you don't understand, just say that. You know what I'm saying? There's times I just sit back and look at things and don't say nothing because, of course, they're going to deny it. But you're going to start seeing people truthfully stepping up to the plate and saying, you know what, you was right about that. But don't look for it. I'm going to say that. Don't look for it because not everybody willing to say you was right. Not at all. They ain't ready for that. They is not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ready to admit that you was right about some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's people that live in a toxic environment and you admit something to them and guess what? They'll still deny that shit. They'll be in that environment and deny it, but at the same time put a projection on you like, nah, that's something that you probably dealing with. But deep down, they know what you're talking about. You know, they know you ain't dumb. They know you ain't blind. You know what I mean? And so now it's like, he think he's something trying to identify some shit in me. You know? But, like I said, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And that's one thing about me. I had to learn how to stay in the kitchen for a minute. Because dealing with you is really putting yourself in the fire. Purifying everything. Good morning. You know, purifying everything that's not like you. Out of you. And it's a must. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, talking about you living your best life and you ain't dealt with you and your issues and your problems. So, sweetie. No, I ain't talking to myself. I'm doing a podcast. I was like, who the fuck is he talking to?
Can you give me a couple quarters with my change?
$7.49. 20. Just a couple quarters.
Like $5 worth of quarters? $2 worth of quarters.
Okay, there we go. Now we working with it. $2. She's trying to rack up. All right, 10, 12,
Thank you.
and your 51 cents.
Thank
All right,
you.
you too. Now don't be telling anybody I was talking to myself. But yeah, dealing with yourself is enough, but dealing with other people's issues and they coming to you trying, to address yours, and people act like they don't have their own issues, but they act like I could deal with my issues on my own, and 9 times out of 10, that's not always good. Dealing with your issues on your own is not always good. Why? Because you got to deal with anxiety, depression, and all that. There's going to be days in your self-love journey that you're going to be up one minute and then you're going to be down another. And it's a real deal. Because I ain't going to lie, for the past 3 weeks, I've been up and down. My energy been up and down. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Back here fucking up. Don't get fucked up back here. Like I said, don't get fucked up back here. Y'all probably laughing at me and shit. I did hear something, goddammit. I did hear something. I'll catch a motherfucker in here. But anyway, I got on here because I really wanted to talk. I've been dealing with my own issues. Are you fucking kidding me? I ain't fucking with that shit. I really got on here to let y'all know these motherfuckers is relentless now. Hold on, y'all. Oh, about time you come see her, bruh.
I know, man.
I asked about you. What was that? Saturday night.
My husband went out of town.
Oh,
He
okay.
visited his buddy in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
So I was home with the kids. I didn't work at all last week.
Aw, you need your cigarettes?
Yeah. I lost the last one.
All right. 10.33. Those are some expensive cigarettes,
I
girl.
know. It's like a real rude awakening when you only get the cigs and you realize how fucking expensive they are.
You got a lighter?
You know what? I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
What's the new? Anything, man?
No. Just doing TikTok and,
You're
my
doing
podcast.
TikTok? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot all that. You gotta give me your info. I usually watch or listen to podcasts, but I will.
You good on the change? I had extra change earlier.
I got plenty.
I'm good. Keep your change.
There you go.
Good.
You should make a business card. I told you that before.
I am. I'm about to get that stuff started.
Yeah.
So, when it do, you'll have it.
Good. You better.
Hey,
I don't even have TikTok. That's
You
how
don't?
out of touch I am.
Oh, wow. You got Facebook, Instagram, and all the other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna grab milk.
All right, go ahead. Make life at this moment a life for just you. I think that's my encouragement for the day. Make life enjoyable for you And anybody in your life that doesn't want to contribute, separate yourself from them. Hold on.
You know you're all about convenience when you pay $5 for some milk.
Man, tell me about it.
Right?
All right, $4.99. Yeah, I don't even pay that much for milk.
Hell no, who would? It's stupid. But I have kids. They wake up early to get some milk.
Yep.
I definitely.
I just
really fucking.
gave me too much.
Oh, was it $4.99?
There you go.
$5.99. Hey, babe.
All right,
Say,
so you too.
check you on the flip.
All right. So, with all that being said, you know, build up your energy. Build up your energy. Build up your positive energy to the right place. Don't let anybody in that energy zone that is not going to benefit your highest good. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important now. You know, stay away from toxicity, stay away from toxic people, stay away from toxic things. You know, go through some affirmations or something, you know, to make your life better. You know, start speaking things into your life so that you can see the manifestation of what your life can be versus what you actually see. All right? I think that's important. And quit paying attention to all these damn politics. It ain't gonna get us nowhere. All right? I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back with my final thoughts. You know what I mean?
Dealing with the irregular bullshit. Still hearing this motherfucker speak nonsense. What are we to do? Just sit and lose? Just go to the polls and still lose? Who's winning here? The billionaires. I'm just a nobody from nowhere. Tax after tax, people still scared. Can you think for yourself with no fear? False evidence appearing real. Got niggas out here still carrying the steel. Possibilities are so endless from my scopes. Keep your head up and some high hope. Is it Bush fault or Obama's nigga? Did Bin Laden die for real, nigga? Is it Republican or Democrat? Just like that fucked up show called Cats. I'm angry, you angry. The hate you gave fucks everybody. Lobbying in the lobby, make it sloppy. Fucking yo bitch, and she call me Pop. What is the lessons for real, nigga? No representation without tax, nigga. Fuck you, pay me, give it for free. Money is the game of monopoly. Building up the wealth for the family tree. But you Democrat, and you want it for free. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and Mark too. Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and Mark too. Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues.
Now they socialists, so they want it from me. Fucking hopeless, like a fucking degree from an HBCU and Negro studies. Now you unemployed because of stupidity. What can you do? Cry and boo-hoo, feelings trump intelligence over compensation for irrelevance. Wanna live rich, but your mind is derelict. Your conceptualized concepts of constant nonsense sound stupid and useless and show incompetence. Foolish fuck show pure incontinence. Shitting yourself whenever Trump is popping in. That's money talking to dummies walking. So it don't make sense, cause you coons is fucking dense. White ones too, rap God, these words smite you fools. And you don't deserve to win, so you pussies lose. Listening to dissonance and rap tunes. Strong voices for bad choices you choose. White privilege ain't real, I can't see it. Trans people are ill, cause I'm proud of my penis. Lesbians claim feminism, cause they was never gonna be wise. So they advocate fucking little girls and wanna watch boys' demise. You should be happy that I'm telling you what's on my mind. Now go to SoundCloud, type in Filth Cat, get the fuck up out my face and go show some motherfucking pride.
Listen to the leaders of the new school.
Alright, 44.26. It's too bad. I honestly think sometimes people see you doing a podcast and they just hurry up, come to the counter. You know what I'm saying? People are weird nowadays. They really are. My closing thoughts for the night. Stay true to you. Stay true to you. Stay true to your energy. Don't let nobody change your energy just because you are on your self-love journey. Because what one person expects out of you is not what you expect out of yourself. Okay? And quit letting people have high expectations of you at the wrong time. Put some expectation on yourself. Don't put no expectations on nobody else but yourself. Let people think what they want to think. And if they need to be corrected, correct them. And correct them in the spirit of love. You know what I'm saying? So they'll understand. Because like I said, most of the time people only listen to answer. They don't listen to understand or comprehend. Okay? Learn the difference between an opinion, a fact, truth, perception, and perspective. Look those words up because not everybody got an opinion. Okay? Not everybody got an opinion. Okay? Because you never know. You might walk up on somebody that is speaking truth. You know what I mean? Has a different perception, has a different perspective, has some facts with some truth right on that are real truths. You know, having an opinion really is obsolete. Your opinion don't matter. Facts do, truth do, perception does, perspective does. All right. Until next time, y'all. Peace out. This your boy Uncle Deuce. Holla. You know me. You know me. Let me tell you who I really am. Look at the process of the reject. Being rejected because he rejected progress. Progressing in elevation made him better. Elevating in light turned him into shredder. Illuminating brighter than darkness, he learned how to harness his light like a target. At one time he didn't think he had it. Processing the light with logic content. Rejecting darkness with words of light. Look at those arrows, can't penetrate light. Just like Goku going through evolution. Can't stand sitting in institutions speaking stupid. A son of a bright star burning bright. The more he speaks, the more he breaks flight. Can you feel the vibration of his frequency? He sounds so good, feel his energy. He been around for eons. Can't confuse him with them words called icon. As he's meditating, he's elevating. Watch the darkness get mad and start hating. In the light, make his words more vicious with a bite. Let him live in the eternal flame of his light. He's more than a scripture scripted in the light. A perfect imperfection, more satisfied. Solid in his words and more petrified. Living his attributes of his own love. Flying high and above just like a dove. Deep secrets of wisdom flowing fluently. You
can see the vibration of his frequency. Can you captivate the meaning of his mindset? Offset name brands like Reader's Digest. Processing information like a processor. There is only one he can call a true successor. A true intellectual speaking logic. His third eye open, wanna make a bet? Put him in position like a gatekeeper. When he speaks, he sounds like a street sweeper. A true paradox and even allegory. Picture the light deep in a story.
Shine bright. Take a look back at my life. I see it through the dark, yeah, shine